I remember distinctly, I tell you, going to London to do an interview for a magazine I was writing for, and still am actually, to interview Adam Grahn, actually, who is I suppose, the mainspring of wonderful Royal Republic. I've been a fan since the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Now, if you know that, you're a fan, aren't you? And this must have been just after Club Majesty came out. Now, when we think of the new album this year, Love Cop, which I've reviewed as well for magazines, and must review on this podcast, when you think of how that album sounds, it fits, doesn't it? Club Majesty fits. But at the time, it didn't fit as much, and it didn't seem like the other stuff that Royal Republic had in the past done. So, I think I got there about 1-ish, because I was coming from Manchester, so they put me in the afternoon. And I started by saying, well, this album is brilliant. And I love the funkiness of it, and I love the rock, and I think it's audacious, and I love it. And Adam was, I'm paraphrasing, but he kind of said, oh, thank goodness someone said that. Because at the time, it was a big move to make. And they have superseded that expectation, disappointment, whatever, and Love Cop is a great album. It's a melding of the two styles, really. You're never going to get back to We Are the Royal. You're never going to get back to that. And for me, that's a shame. But where they are now is also fantastic. And the thing is, watching them live at the New Century Hall, I'd never been to the New Century Hall, folks. Nice, wood-panelled, wood floor. And it's packed. And there are people of all ages there. There are people of my age, so fairly seasoned. There are people who are whippersnappers. It's great. So they transcend those barriers. And the thing about Royal Republic is that when I saw them a few years ago, it's one of the best gigs I have ever seen. Because Adam, the band is superb, let's face it. The band is superb and supreme. But Adam is an extraordinary frontman. He was built and made to do it, you can see. He's naughty. He's having a great time with that. And why would you not want to enjoy your time with him? Here, first of all, by the way, we've got Dea Matroni. I nearly forgot them. Their album's rather good, and they're a female band with some sidemen, and they're very winsome. Very winsome. They do a version of Oh Well, which works because they give it lots of air. It's faithful, but that's good. They're very confident, but they're very sweet as well. They've had 4 shows with Royal Republic. 4 shows, not 3, Steve. 4. That's 5, Steve. 5. 4. And they're delighted to be doing that. And that kind of, that delight and that wonderful feeling sort of, it impresses itself upon us. I don't believe they're any fantastic shakes, but I really rather like them. I'm putting my notes here, they're perfectly acceptable, but actually thinking back, they're probably more than that. And when Stamp on It, which I think is their final track, comes out, they've got a middle which is dirtier, and that really works for me. But Royal Republic, Adam Grahn has a guitar that lights up. It's got lights around the edge of it. I'm like a kid. Well, you've got a guitar that lights up. Great. All the band are wearing leather not leather jerkins. That'll be a wrong word. Jerkin is not a great word. The crowd are jerking about. Not in that way. Don't get all excited now. Dancing, they're wearing leather jackets, but with just a chain, a white chain on the epaulette. Very nice. Black leather jackets, white chain. Lovely. Those chains are going to start coming off, aren't they? I hope they've got running repairs. Anyway, it is. I've got some notes down here, and I need to also remind myself of the songs they played. I mean, they start with My House, which is on the new album, which has got that lovely Falco rock me Amadeus. It's got that kind of rap to it. I love it. He pouts so well, Adam. And the thing is, there is energy throughout. And then what they do is they hit you with a wall of energy, and then they bring it back. And he also has an extraordinary moment with the crowd. More of that in a minute. It is his show. He brings love. So they start with 2 new tracks. That is the kind of thing where if you're in a band, think that's death for a live show. Don't start with 2 new tracks. But they do, because they're proud of their album, and so they should be. And Love Cop does not sound nasty. He's gonna put your arm behind your back, read you your rights, and just sort of fondle your buns while he does it. That's what the song's all about, folks. I think. Anyway, we've got an early kind of half drum solo. It isn't a bore. There will be later on an acoustic section, because they do like their acoustic stuff, Royal Republic, which I usually think, oh God. And even that isn't a bore. Well, it's actually not. It's just really enjoyable. I know I'm going to be quite superlative laden here, but this is one of the best live shows I have ever seen. And it's got some. It's also early on. I've just written here, guitar action. Yeah, it works so well. People are doing more with that guitar now, aren't they? In the past, when it first arrived, you thought, that's not got anything going on, has it? It just looks good, but people actually play it now. You got Freak Show. Now, he says the reason why they wrote a song like Freak Show, which it's got a beautifully harmonised and falsetto mother effer word. And the reason why they're doing that is because they've been chasing the parental advisory sticker, and they still can't get it, even with a song like that. It's great. It's great. We've got Full Steam Space Machine. Do 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 diddle diddle do do diddle diddle do 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 diddle. And it's extended. They really, they give you they get that groove going. It's beautifully done. Freak Show, by the way, is a bit bump and grind. Of course it blooming well is. So the crowd are loving this, including me. We're singing along throughout the whole thing. You've got some beautiful stuff in the acoustic. In the acoustic section. Really, it's just a whole band lined up. So you've got wow, 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 exclamation mark, wow, exclamation mark, wow, exclamation mark. Which is, picking my nose there, you see? I've got so relaxed and picking my nose. But I'm not chewing it, even though everybody's doing it. Anyway, that is, just rubbed it into me touch now, that bit of bogey. Well, that's what punks used to do, so why shouldn't I? Anyway, wow, wow, wow is superb. They've got little horns, like crump horns that they're playing. Crump horns. Or is it crumb horns? It's crumb horns, isn't it, that they're playing? They play boomerang. It's beautifully done. Because it's set up really nicely in a very self-deprecating way by Adam. He leads this, again, beautifully. Electra, I'm not massively keen on that as a track. Not massively keen on it on the album. Well, I think that the chorus really works, and here I wasn't so bothered. But then he's given a handheld mic, and he goes into the crowd, and he talks to us, and then he sings with us, and he then produces. He wants some audience participation, so he picks somebody and gives them a cowbell. This is Ain't Got Time, which is on the new album. Most of this set is from the new album, folks. That's how confident they are. And the guy he's picked, Ben, really enjoys himself, has got rhythm. Good. He's got rhythm. Bloody good job too. He has, because if he hadn't, that could have been a bit of a problem. But he manages to keep that going. And it's lovely. He's got such a winning way with him, Adam Grahn. you want to be his mate. You want to put your arm around him and say, let's go for a drink, son. Go and do that, you know. Fireman and Dancer, they play. Fireman and Dancer. Fireman and Dancer. Dancer, Dancer. Yeah, I don't have that range anymore, not after COVID. They play Tommy Gun. They play Battery as well, of course. I'm sitting up now because I'm so excited. As an encore. And the whole thing is just a stunner. Listen to this new album, Love Cop. I think you'll have a great time. It's funky. It's dirty. It's sexy. It does this a lot. Ooh. And it's also got a fantastic load of rock in it too. So listen to that and then go back and listen to all the other albums. There are, 5 of them, are there? 5 of them? And I purport to be a fan and I don't know. How dare you? Get out. But anyway, I did get out to the street and I was just delighted. What a way to spend your Sunday evening, eh? I will be writing about this in print and being just as laudatory, but I had to tell you now because it's one of the best gigs I've ever seen. And that'll be 2 from Royal Republic. Bloody hell. Ta-ta.